How do I pass a drug test if I smoke crack cocaine on a regular basis? Hi, Tom Fulmer here with National Drug Screening, and welcome to a new series. This is Questions from Quora. Quora is a social network where people ask all kinds of questions, everything from legitimate questions to crazy questions, some of the ones we're going to talk about today. For employers, they need to be aware of certain things that are going on out there, and you just really don't know until you've actually gotten into the mind of people who share very interesting things. So today's Quora.com question with Quora is going to be, how do I pass a drug test? Now, the simple answer and the accurate answer is don't do any illegal drugs, because if you're taking a legal drug, you're going to have a valid prescription, you're going to pass anyway. So don't do illegal or illicit drugs. That being said, as an employer, you need to know what other people are actually asking and saying and doing for people who are looking to get jobs or people who may be working for you currently and know a drug test is coming up. So I'm just going to share some of the results, which were thousands of results for this question when I searched. So everything from this simple one, how can I pass a drug test, down to things such as, I did meth 2 days ago. How can I pass a drug test in 24 hours? How can I pass a drug test for marijuana? How do I pass a drug test if I smoke crack cocaine on a regular basis? How do I pass a drug test for opiates? Now, each one of these particular ones had some type of employment aspect in there. So these are people who are either actively working or looking to get a job that are trying to figure out how to get around a drug test. Another very popular variation of this was, what industries do not do drug testing? And the answers are really interesting what people put in there. So one set of answers was, go to any small business because they don't understand drug testing is necessary. I thought that was a very interesting one. I read that one this morning. The other one said less than 25 employees, they don't want to invest in drug testing because it's not worth the few dollars to put in up front, and they don't do that. Other ones have suggested restaurants because they don't drug test because of high turnover in different ways. But people are actually talking about these different things, and they're sharing these things back and forth with each other, and these are getting thousands and thousands of views. So it's not just one question out there, but it's thousands and thousands of people on each question that are both commenting, sharing things, and these are employees who may be working for you now, or maybe looking to get a job working for you. So, being aware is a really important part for any employer. And this is just one resource, something I stumbled across a long time ago. And as part of this series, we're going to share some additional questions from Quora with more specific answers. Obviously, I'm not going to tell somebody how they might try to cheat a drug test, but I will tell you that when taking drug testing and doing drug testing as an employer, there are certain things you want to consider. Making sure, one, that you're not doing, necessarily doing instant testing without doing confirmation testing. Did you know I did an example the other day for an employer where I had an instant test cup? I poured some coffee into it and surprised, the coffee was negative. Imagine that. Substitution, things like that are available. But if you're using qualified collectors and they're following the right best practices, that should not even be a possibility even with instant testing. And I only brought that up because I saw a few posts about instant testing and how to pass those. And it was substitution, put toilet water in there and all of that. Well, a collector who's properly trained is going to put bluing in the toilet. They're going to secure chemicals. They're going to secure water sources. They're actually going to inspect the specimen. They're going to check the temperature. But if you're not using qualified collectors, you're not using a reputable company, you're just trying to do something on your own that you bought from ABC store down the street or whatever, department store or whatever, you may run into some challenges. So for employment testing, make sure you're doing things correctly. Be aware of what's going on out there, what people are looking for, what they're doing, and you'll be much more successful. You'll have a safer workplace. You'll reduce your liability. Because I'll tell you, for many employers, what they don't know is going to cost them money, and it's opening themselves up to liability. So this is Tom Fulmer with National Drug Screening with questions from Quora. Make sure you tune in to the next time where we're actually going to answer the questions that we can for you, as well as hopefully keep you entertained with some of the things that are going on out there, including reading some of the answers live for you. Yes, you cannot make some of this stuff up. It's unbelievable, but see for yourself.